Alright, I am Blue Eyes White Devin, and this is my elemental hero deck, I like to call it. It has masked heroes in it, but I prefer just using the elemental heroes. First off, run Blade Edge at 1, mainly because he's hard to get to special summon most of the time. Usually I'll use him for Hero Wild Edge or Plasma Vice. Mainly because, like, Plasma Vice, you can inflict piercing battle damage, and then I can discard a card, target one attack position monster the opponent controls, and just destroy it, so that's a lot better than most cards like Thunder Giant.
Shots fired.
And then just Wild Edge because he has 2600 attack, and then you can attack all monsters on the field or your opponent controls. Then Ice Edge 1, basically because I can use him, get into fuse into Ab-Zeros. Alright, but he's basically Polymerization target, Miracle Fuse target, Parallel World just for Ab-Zero. One Sparkman, it's not the best, 1600 attack. Again, probably just for more fusions I have, or like Plasma Vice, or I can use them for Koga for Mass Change or Mass Change 2. Wildheart 1, again, Miracle Fuse target. 2 Heat. This is basically because he gains 200 attack for each elemental hero on the field. So if you just swarm the field, and also the attack boost counts for himself too. So 1800 Peter, beat stick, whatever you want to call it. 2 Prisma, easier for Miracle Fuse, stuff like that. It gives me more options, and then you can also, if needed, Koga again, Mass Change 2. Two Avian. This is for my fusions like Great Tornado, or use it on Masked Hero Divine Wind. Shadow Mist. We all know what Shadow Mist is for.
It's like Pot of Greed. What does it do?
3 Bubble Man. It's almost staple of the deck. And then
the only good hero.
3 Neos Alias. 1900 beat stick. You can't really beat it. Possibly also another mass change target for Koga. God, a lot of light types. 1 Grand Mole. Once monster battles it, both get sent back to the hand. It's pretty good. 2 Summoner Monk. Don't question the Koreans.
Do you wanna just tell the story of the Korean?
Okay. The Korean cards are from.
There's a taco.
Having accidentally ordered a Korean structure deck that was in English in the advertisement. So whenever we got it,
What a surprise it was.
Nog didn't want it. I told him I'm keeping it, so I just kind of added them in.
They feel plasticky too, don't they? Have like a different texture.
Yeah, they kind of have like a slight different texture. They slide off the hand a lot easier.
No, yeah. Thought they did. That's how French cards are too.
Haven't played first card.
Yeah, I used to have a French Cyber End. He was kind of cool, but it was the bad art.
3 e-call. This is a lot easier if you're trying to poly from the hand. So like, say I have Blade Edge in my hand, I want to poly into Plasma Vice, and I already have Sparkman on the field, or something like that. 3 Miracle Fuse. Basically everyone knows what this is. It's just for me to get more fusions out. 2 Poly, Fusion, and then 1 Parallel World.
You sound so bored talking about fusion.
Well, I mean, this is the staple of the deck. It's fusion, 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 any way you can.
I guess you're right. Heroes don't really have any. Like, you can. I mean, Comic Hero.
Exactly.
Would you run Comic Hero King Arthur if you had him?
It's a possibility. I could try. I haven't really looked him up that much, but it would be worth a shot.
Yeah, he's cool.
1 Parallel World Fusion. I don't run that many. Mainly because...
Whoa!
If I'm gonna fuse for any... Most of the time, if I'm gonna be fusing for any monster, if I want a strong one, it'll probably be Elemental Hero Shining, and his attack increases for each banished monster you have, so you're not going to be wanting to Parallel World Fusion as much as you like.
God dang it, dog. You could have picked any other spot than right under the tripod.
Jenny. Two Mask Change 2.
Hold up. Okay.
Alright. 2 Mask Change 2. Target a monster you control that has a level, send it to a graveyard. Also, after that, if it left the field by this effect, special summon from your extra deck 1 Masked Hero monster with the same attribute but a higher level.
One moment, we're having dog issues.
Chasing his tail.
No, I'll just... There we go, we'll monopod this.
Alright. But it's really good for basically anything. You can run this pretty much any deck you wanted with like low level 4s, and then just throw a Dark Claw or something in it.
It's a cheater's card.
Basically, I hate it because of that.
Yeah, shouldn't exist.
But I only run it in Heroes. So.
Yeah, as it deserves to be. It should be a hero exclusive card.
Mass change, target 1 hero monster you control, send it to the graveyard, and after that, if it left the field by this effect, special summon 1 masked hero monster from your extra deck with the same attribute. So, like I was saying, Avian into Divine Wind, Sparkman into Koga, or as I like to call him, Kamikaze. Or even if you wanted to, Absolute into Vapor or Acid.
Yeah, Acid is the other one.
Yeah.
He's the better one.
He's the better one, but I don't have him, so I can't run him.
I know, isn't Josh who has him?
I think so now. 2 mass charge, you're going to be needing to get hero monsters out of your graveyard constantly and get those change cards back. 2 hero lives. If I'm low on life points, then I can just easily special summon a monster out of my deck for like, say maybe I'm at 400 life points, cut that in half, I'm at 2. It's not that big of a loss.
Warrior returning.
Yeah, 1 warrior returning. It's a hero deck.
Doesn't know his own cards because they're in Korean.
Shut up, kid. 1 solemn warning. It's a good card. Stupid Korean cards.
Yeah, you took the words right out of my mouth.
Need proxies. Alright, then to the extra deck. 1 Wild Edge. That's Blade Edge and Wild Heart. Platinum Vice, Sparkman, and Blade Edge. 2 Ab-Zero,
That's a hero in a water, if I'm correct.
Yeah. Great Tornado. He cuts your opponent's monsters attack in half whenever he's whenever he's fusion summoned. So he's really good. Vision Hero Trinity at 1. He requires 3 hero monsters during turn this card fusion. So his original attack gets doubled, and then he can attack 3 times during each battle phase. So yeah, he's stupidly good. Elemental Hero Core, I pulled him a few weeks ago. Thought he was pretty good. He's got a long effect though, god. He can't be special summoned by other ways except for fusion once per turn when he's targeted for an attack. I can double his attack. Yeah, I can double his attack until the end of the damage step. At the end of the battle phase, if it was battled, I can target 1 monster on the field, destroy that, and then when core is destroyed by battle or card effect, I can target 1 level 8 or lower elemental hero fusion monster in my graveyard, special summon it, ignoring the special summon conditions. So basically, I can use him to get out another Ab-Zero or get Plasma Vice back out if I need to. Then there's Shining. His attack increases for each banished monster you have, and then whenever he's sent to the graveyard, I can pick 2 banished monsters and add them to my hand. Then let's go with Contrast Hero Chaos. 2 masked hero monsters. It's not the worst thing to deal with. It's always treated as an elemental hero, and it can only be fusion summoned for. While it's face up on the field, it can also be counted as a light attribute. So if I wanted to possibly
You could mass change it into other things. That's the biggest deal I could see it doing.
Yeah, you could possibly mass change into either
Dark Law or
Koga or Dark Law. Run Dark Law at 2. Opponent adding a card to their hand. No, I'm not gonna let them do that. And then Koga. I have a ton of light type monsters in here, but I hardly get Koga out. He gains 500 attack for each monster your opponent controls. Once per turn, during either player's turn, you can banish 1 hero monster from your graveyard, then target 1 face-up monster on the field. That target loses attack equal to the banished monster. So he would be a good combo with Shining, just because each turn you can banish another monster, and in turn he gains more attack, and then your opponent's monster loses more. Master Hero DN. You're going to want to special summon from the graveyard a lot, so if you want to, DN's the way to go. And then 1 Divine Wind, mainly because I can special summon him and he can be destroyed by battle. Special summon in defense, and you can just wait out a turn. And then also, if he destroys a monster by battle, you can draw a card. Or wait. Yeah. And then Vapor. Vapor isn't here because I don't have Acid. So if I wanted to do the mass change Absolute Zero into Masked Hero, I'd have to go with Vapor. So get Absolute Zero off the field, wipe the field, and the Vapor. And he's not too bad. Can't be destroyed by card effects, so it's not the worst thing to do ever. That's basically the deck.
How would you describe the deck's play style?
It's more into fusion summoning, as in most Masked Hero decks. They're more trying to get out Shadow Mist. I'm not, as you can see, I'm not running any what's the trap card? Can't think of it.
Hero Signal.
Hero Signal. So I'm not looking to special summon out as many Shadow Mist as possible. I'm only running 1 trap card. Probably shouldn't be, but it's just the way I like to play.
Alright.
If I were to try and be going for anything more, usually I'm trying to go for Plasma Vice or Absolute Zero, or even Shining or Great Tornado most of the time. If I need to, then I'll usually just mass change one of those into the Masked Heroes. That's about it.
Alright.